sponsored by Degenerates. What's happening, people? You're tuning in to Comedy by Coincidence. Chris and Tom. Episode 107. Everything you wanted. What is the hippie apps? People, what's going on? It's your boy, Chris Davis.
And the other guy, Ty Young.
And oh my god damn it. Oh, this is Comedy by Coincidence. Yeah. How's it going? How you doing, my friend?
I'm doing just fine. Doing just fine. I'm in Nebraska now, and they got an amazing PR team, dude. Like, so amazing they managed to convince the rest of the United States that they are not flatter than fucking Kansas.
Really?
Like, this place it's people get deceived, right? Because as they drive down the highway, they think that it's hilly because the shitty roads are bouncing them around so much. You know what I mean? Like, it's amazing what they've done there. They've saved a lot of money in good construction, for this PR effort. It's quite astounding the lengths their team went to, but it really worked out for them,
So you're saying it's flat?
Oh yeah, it's flat.
It's super flat. Okay, so it's flatter than
flat,
Kansas?
just like that reaction. It was flat.
It just needs work, doggy. You're working on it. You just got to Nebraska. You probably just started working on that joke. I will say, if this is the first run, yeah, it needs a little bit of spice, a little bit of timing.
Yeah.
But also, I'm like, I'm running on zero energy, so your boy's gonna have some off reactions today. So it's what it is.
Well, what'd you do that gives you zero energy?
Everything I could this Saturday. Okay, speaking of, hey, Dr. Evil, what's going on? We got Dr. Evil here with us. We need to
Here I am.
not leave her out. Thank you for being here.
But
Hi.
Hey.
Running the sound bits
Thanks.
and stuff. Dr. Evil and I went to Springfield, Missouri this weekend and just got back at 3-ish?
Thereabouts.
And we had band rehearsal right before this for a few hours because we got a big Forgiving Tree show Friday, Sunday, and I got a solo show on Tuesday. So
Nice.
We had to get a good 2.5 hour rehearsal in, and now we're doing this. While we still have any energy, we were set to do this at 8 or something p.m. I was like, dude, if we wait till 8, I'm going to pass out on him. I'm going to pull a Tired Tie episode and pass out on camera, and we don't need that. Who needs that?
I mean, I get it. It is amazing, my ability to sleep everywhere. But it's astounding what you've done this weekend. So you went to Springfield, double
Yes.
backed, got some work. You have a new solo show we didn't hear about.
That's okay, because
yeah.
I'm not really supposed to bring people. It's a private event, so I'm making
okay.
I'm making moolah off that. That's a corporate private event, doggy. I'm so excited about that. I'm gonna make some moolah, but we'll talk about that here in a little bit. But let me tell you about Springfield for just a second, just so you know I ain't full of shit. That I'm not. So besides, this fits into the comedy stuff because I went down there for a comedy show, but we'll get there.
Okay.
So we headed down Friday night late because Dr. Evil had to work. We all got day jobs. None of us are successful enough to be doing this as the sole thing yet.
Yes.
But
Yet.
we will get there. Keep plugging just like this podcast. Just like me and your mom. I got to fit a couple jokes in there throughout this. I'm going to keep plugging them away. Again, just like your Aunt Susan. Plugged her last. No, anyway, Springfield, good time. Dr. Evil's throwing me some looks. No. Well, I can't besmirch your good name on this show. You know what I'm saying? I got to throw in some comedy. It's a comedy podcast. God forbid we should always announce that at the beginning of the podcast so people know we're joking around here. But yeah, this is all jokes, people. Who? Anyways,
Man.
carrying on. We left late as fuck Friday night. Got there probably 11. We did get some McDougal's on the way down. If I'm doing a trip, I gotta get some McDouglas on the way down. Anywhere I'm going.
I get it. Everybody needs to D every once in a while on a road trip.
The big golden arches, the big Mick Dick in the sky. You know what I'm saying? We woke up early Saturday because there's a Civil War battlefield in Springfield. We're trying to hit as many of them as we can, if not all of them, because that's what we do. We hit the Civil War national parks.
Hold on.
They're cool. Yeah. Okay.
A little bit of comedy news real quick. Shayne Gillis just dropped his new special. Have you seen it?
Of course not. I've been busy as fuck this weekend.
Okay.
Did you talk about the Civil War?
Based off of what you did, you need to watch
all right,
that
I'll
special.
I'll get
never
there.
mind.
We'll throw that back into the comedy news later. We'll get there. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I was going to announce that, but not yet. Fucking. Anyways. You're heckling me, bro. What do we think about hecklers? We hate hecklers.
I'm sorry, man. I thought this was a
goddamn
conversation.
Where was I in the story? Where am I in the story? This is how I deal with
We went to the battlefield.
Bouncer, get this fucker out of here. Hey. Make him pay for his unate meal. Okay. No, sorry. That's my innate response to heckling. So we wake up, we go to the Civil War battlefield, we do the whole goddamn thing. We probably got there at 10 after we got coffee, maybe like 10:30, right? We left at like 2:30. Did the whole thing, did the 9 yards. It's a great time. Battle of Wilson's Creek. Go there. Check it out. Do not hike it. I could not imagine hiking it, much less there was like some long distance runners who ran the like car trail that we took. I was like, no way, man. Not for me.
Ooh.
Not for me. All hills, dude. All
Those
hills. It's like
those runners are crazy.
Yeah, they were crazy, dude. Shout out to them. They were savages. Worthy of Savage of the Week, but we'll get there later. I keep saying that, dude. This is the we'll get there later episode for Rizzle. But so we do the Battle of Wilson's Creek. We proceed to, oh my gosh, we went to an art museum. There's a Springfield Art Museum, the Sam. Ba-ba-da, ba-ba-da. Okay, never mind. Sorry. And there's a cool sculpture park and a neat like public park there that we used to hang out at. So we went, did that, hiked the park, got hungry. I took Dr. Evil out for food. So naturally, where did we go? Did we go to a Michelin star restaurant, Ty? No. Where do you think we went? It wasn't fast
T-Bell.
food. No, it wasn't fast food.
Wasn't fast food? Oh, you hit at Applebee's, my man.
No. No,
Chili's.
you're gonna be proud of me.
What?
You're gonna be proud of me. I took my lady to the Springfield Battlefield Mall food court.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
dude.
Okay.
Yeah, and we got Charlie's, bro. Now I will
Charlie's.
say,
That's pizza, if I remember right.
no, that's sandwiches, and they slap.
Sandwiches.
They're
okay.
so good, dude. They're so good. But anyways, that is still trash. Trash-a-mole. Trash-a-mole.
Hey, man, you lived it up. Food
Garbaggio.
courts are expensive these days.
It was, doggy. I ain't gonna lie. That was some moolah. I planned accordingly, and again, I got a private show coming up, so I'm kind of running on credit right now because I'm like, I got money coming in. Is good. Let's go now. No, it's not like that.
I get it. I get
yeah.
it.
So we did the food court. We went to the biggest Bass Pro Shop in the world.
I've been there.
Yeah, it's a good spot. We did, hit all the aquariums and shit.
They still have the gator.
Yeah, they have a big one. When I was there, though, years ago, like maybe 5 years or plus, they had in that same pit with the single gator was like a bunch of tiny baby gators, and they were so cute. And I was like, where the fuck did they go? Why we got just old fatso here?
Cute.
They were cute as fuck, dude.
No. They look like a fresh bratwurst. No, they look fucking.
I don't know.
Not good, man.
You're just trying to not agree with me. Little tiny crocodiles are cute as shit. So
little tiny crocodiles can bite off your pinky toe without thinking about it. I like to keep my balance. It's already
that's
bad.
okay.
So could a baby, and people keep those around.
Yeah. Kill all babies. I don't know.
I mean, it's still cool that they have the gator pit, though. I went there once and they had an albino gator, and that was interesting. It looked like a giant worm, honestly. Like, I'm gonna be honest. If you
kind of
gave
looked like a
worm
dragon,
some,
I could imagine. But like, yeah, I get it.
yeah.
They're cool, man. So
what happened after Bass Pro?
Bass Pro. We went back to the hotel. Your boy got a smoking hotel room. And, naturally we hung out there for like an hour, 2 hours before the show. I realized I used to hate on Parks and Recreation. And then, unfortunately, we were stuck watching it for like those 2 hours. And I was like, I kind of remembered I don't actually hate that show. So all the people I told that show sucks, don't even watch it. It was all right, okay? It's pretty good.
Another one has fallen.
It was pretty okay. I'm not an Office geek though. I'm not really there.
Parks and Rec is the like entrance drug to the Office though. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I feel that. I do like Ron Swanson though. That was some funny shit, but I think that's just I don't know. I think anyways, for just when you're stuck in the hotel room and you gotta watch some TV. We always just throw it on Comedy Central, and it's normally South Park, which we did get some of, but it seemed like they were splitting it up between South Park and Parks and Rec pretty evenly, and yeah, it was pretty all right. It was alright. Yeah, I'll give it what it was alright. Okay.
Yeah.
More
it's
the
the standard
5
go-to these days.
I actually, since I don't have any like streaming services that South Park is on, and I don't have cable, when I go on vacation and we just get to watch South Park on Comedy Central, ads and all, I feel like royalty. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I mean? Have you ever felt that? Like, I'll be in an Airbnb watching South Park and be like, babe, this is what we're fucking doing it, dude. We're made of money right now.
The definition of luxury in South Park.
Yeah, no, it's being able to watch South Park on vacation, pretty much. Like,
I get it, man. I get it, but I guess, I mean, I grew up without being able to watch South Park, so like I get the opportunity, but there's just, I don't know.
Again, it only happens when we're out spending money and being on vacation, staying somewhere special. You know,
No,
so
I
it's
get it,
like,
man. It's like getting.
Ooh, South Park, nice.
No. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. I just, it's like me driving to a Bucky's. You know what I mean? Like it's.
Which
You know.
apparently there's going to be a Bucky's in Springfield now. We saw it was kind of a shell of it being built.
Ooh.
It was huge.
Ooh.
Dr.
I like this because I'm plotting and scheming again. So,
Sorry.
Bucky's in Springfield, nice. They're popping up everywhere because it is the world's greatest gas station. But,
Yeah.
I digress. What
We've talked a lot about me. Oh, okay. So the whole goddamn point of why we went was we got to see Yannis Pappas.
Nice. Excellent.
That was a true treat. It was awesome. It went long. He went long. He started some crowd work and was just kind of talking to people. No problem. No hecklers. You know what I mean? He was offering questions to people and shit.
Okay.
Kind of cool. Kind of some fun shit, dude. Really fun show. You would have enjoyed it. Recommend it if you ever get the chance. He was there with Jared Harvin. And then Yakov Smirnoff, of all people, opened for them.
Yakov Smirnoff?
Right. Yeah.
That's a stage name.
That's
a guy with something to hide.
Yeah, I'm not really too familiar with where he's from. He was funny as fuck, dog. 10 out of 10.
I mean, if you can
doggy.
pull that name off, congratulations, because I'm pretty sure it's from the Animaniacs.
No, he is
Like, I'm
100% Russian. Like, off the boat. Like, had the thick accent, you know? Funny as fuck, though.
A terrifying comic, hold people hostage and be like, laugh.
It was a little
laugh.
bit. Yeah, there were one or two jokes you're like, couldn't help but laugh, but you're like, holy fuck, am I supposed to be laughing right now? Yeah, some good stuff. You would
That's
again,
awesome.
Again, the whole show was like that. You would have really enjoyed yourself. So I'm not going to ruin any of his bits for anybody, but shout out Yannis Pappas would totally do that again. We sat front row, doggy, and he looked at us. He looked at us 3 times, trying to kind of at different times trying to figure us out. Because he was like roasting a couple people in the front rows and stuff. He's trying to get back and figure something out for us. And by like the 3rd or 4th time, he came up to me and goes, "Where you from, weed dealer? Like, what's going on with you, man? Where you from?" And I was like, "STL. St. Louis, yo." And he was like, "Yo, St. Louis, of course you want to come down here and catch a comedy show. Who wouldn't want to get the fuck out of there with all the guns?" You know? Went into some gun stuff. It's fun as fuck, dude.
Yeah, but fun in the moment.
Yeah.
That sounds like he put on a good show for you. And that's an awesome weekend, man.
And then this morning we got some Hertz Donuts, which is a giant pun. Because normally...
Hertz Donuts, man.
Yeah, normally ask if you want a Hertz donut, and then they're like, yeah, and you get to punch them. They go, "Yo, what the fuck?" And you go, "Hertz donut." Yeah. Anyways. Hertz donut, you know. Hertz.
No, Hertz Donuts is too crazy for me, man. And I'm a Krispy Kreme.
No, dude, you need to try Hertz Donuts if you're ever in Springfield. 100%.
I've tried them other places, and they're a lot.
They are a lot. I'm looking at we got a dirty dozen, and I'm looking at them, and I'm like, I can't. How do I even?
Yeah.
I can't eat that in one sitting.
Exactly. Yeah. See, it's like,
you know what I mean.
See, this is why I think the cookie is superior. It's just not that much. You know what I mean? Like it's simpler.
You're kind of it's like your one hitter of desserts. You just have
exactly.
You do
you
enough
know,
of them until you're good.
A donut, you're bonging it. You know what I mean? Like you're
gravity bonging it for sure with some of these custard filled Hertz donuts, bro. I got this like Oreo cheesecake one in there. I'm like, I want to do half of it, but I don't think I can cut it in half.
No. Like once you expose that cream, you got to eat it. Otherwise, it'll like crust up and be all crusty and gross.
Yeah. Big time. So, hey, enough about me. Successful Springfield trip. Seeing Yannis Pappas, 10 out of 10. I recommend. Go check out his podcast. Is it the Yannis Pappas show now?
Yannis Pappas Hour.
I believe
Yannis
so.
Pappas Hour. We thoroughly watch it every week. It's great. Wonderful. I put him up there with Tim Dillon is one of my faves. Joey Diaz. Yo, Ty, speaking of comedy, did you hit any open
Yes.
mics this week?
I did it twice. I went to the Gimmick twice on Monday and Wednesday. I think they both went all right both times. Wednesday's their bomb shelter, so it's like you're supposed to do new material and stuff. So I just went up there and fucked around, said some thoughts I had on the drive up. Worked out pretty well, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
wasn't amazing, but it wasn't a total dud either, and I'll take it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, totally.
And then and then I like got on an airplane and flew to Lincoln, Nebraska, and I start work tomorrow. And there are 2 open mics in this town, and they're tomorrow and Tuesday, and I think I can swing it, but I got to play this a little weird, so we'll see.
Well, good luck to you, my friend. At least it's Nebraska and not Puerto Rico or Mexico. You know, they're English shows.
It's close to it, though. I mean, the more you travel, the more you realize almost every town in this country of ours is a different country. Like, we're separated enough. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's so
I saw a weird one today I feel you. I think this kind of summarizes what you're trying to say, because no matter where you go in small town America, it's different enough, and you're going to see something you've never seen before, and you're like, what the is wrong with people around these parts? On our way out, like we're in the boonies of Springfield, heading back to St. Louis. I see a billboard that is like privately owned, and it says it's all black, and it almost looks like it's written in paint, like it's got white, I don't know, man, duct tape to make the lettering, and it says Trump, will you be next? ? And then a cross. And I'm like, I don't know what that means. You know what I mean? And there was no number on it. It's not like they're advertising anything, right? But what the fuck? I don't know. It looked like a cross. Anyways.
I think they're calling for Trump to go out like Jesus and get killed. I think that's what they're going for.
Right. No, that's what it looked.
Kind of a heinous thing to wish. You know what I mean?
That's what it felt like. But honestly, I think the message might have been more like, will you run for president again? Will you be our next president? That's not what it looked like, though. It totally looked like, Trump, do you want to be next? Like, we're finna take you out, or we're finna crucify you. It was some. I don't know, man. It just was a weird phrasing on it. I was like, what do these people? What makes you guys think this is cool?
I think that I think you found a
maybe I was just
Homeland Security secret message board, because you said it was a private billboard, right?
Right.
This is the conspiracy we're starting here right now. That billboard is controlled by Homeland Security.
Okay.
Right.
Sure.
And Homeland Security is basically the CIA that looks at Americans, right?
Okay.
That's what their job is. So they are following in the 1960s footsteps, and they're planning to assassinate Donald Trump.
You gotta be careful what we say about it.
It's kind of a horrible thing to wish for, and you know.
Yeah, we do not condone that or wish it at all on this podcast.
But I also understand the nature of the Game of Thrones, so you know, I wish them a long and everlasting cover up, and please don't, you know, kill me for exposing your heinous intent with this billboard.
So let's see what else do. So you hit 2. You're hoping for more this week. You found a couple in Little Rock. Congrats, my friend. You hit some open mics. I owe Dr. Evil $10 on our bet. I'm sorry. I'll hit you after the potty waddy when I can get some money. I bet you wouldn't get any in, and she said you'd hit 1 or more. So
In Lincoln or last week?
last week.
Oh,
So I lost money, and that's on me for betting against you.
that's upsetting. It's upsetting
that's-
you bet against me, bro.
Well, I just didn't know what kind of week it was going to be, But
I'm gonna find something. As long as there's something around me, I'm gonna find it.
Well, if you want to keep making Dr. Evil rich, make sure you hit some open mics. Okay. Well, maybe one of these days I'll start betting on you, but I just, you know what I'm saying. Like, maybe this
Fair enough.
gambling thing is getting out of control, just a little bit. Maybe I shouldn't be making bets on my friends' accomplishments and goals.
I mean, I'm all for a good old fashioned taunty, so do what you want.
Do what you want. Well, we got some comedy news. Yes, you started us off with some comedy news early. Whose special did you watch?
Shayne Gillis dropped his new special called "Beautiful Dogs" on
Beautiful.
Netflix. It's a wonderful special. You should check it out. And yeah,
Gas Digital is dropping a butt ton of specials too. The same day Shayne Gillis is dropped, Louis J. Gomez's new 30-minute special came out on YouTube.
yep. And Dave Smith's dropped a little while ago before that, and I think they're doing 4 more.
Kurt Metzger's is already out. I think this week is Colin Terrell's. I do like Colin Terrell. He's fucking funny.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's one more that I'm totally forgetting about.
Rich Voss.
Rich Voss. Okay, yeah. I think he's fine following it up.
I don't know, Rich. I hear a lot about Rich Voss.
He's
but
funny.
I've never seen any of his work.
You've never seen
And I
any
hear
Rich
he's like
Voss?
one of those legendary club comics, but I don't.
That's how I feel about Dave Attell, although I've seen him on like podcasts now a couple times. But it's in his like he's aged, right? I never saw him any prime Dave Attell bits, and everybody says he's the GOAT and shit. I'm like, I have no idea, no justification for this yet.
And David Tell does have a special out there, but from what I hear from the comics, that special is back in his drinking days, and he's even better now.
Right.
So like, while I've checked out David Tell's special before, I think I want to say it's like Insanity or something like that. I want to like I want to see his new stuff. You know what I mean? If he's better now, I want to see where he is at now.
Right. Which you should, doggy. Go check it out. I do enjoy when he pops into like Skanks or some of the New York podcasts I listen to. So,
Yeah.
So lots of specials coming out right now. Go check them out. There was one other Netflix special but I fucking can't remember for the life of me.
Matt Rife's special?
No.
He is dropping
He
one.
is dropping one? Okay, good. Let's see. Who passed away last week? Did we talk about... I think we talked about Jimmy Buffett and the Smash Mouth guy on the last episode.
We did not talk about the Smash Mouth guy, but we did talk about Jimmy Buffett.
Oh, yeah. So, literally the day after we recorded our last episode, the lead singer from Smash Mouth passed away from liver failure, which was a giant loss. Too soon, dude. Steve Harwell, rest in peace. I've definitely sang that song so many times. It's I couldn't count, It's the song of my youth. All-star.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Aren't the lyrics "Hey now you're a ghost now"?
No. No.
That's what I've always heard. So what are the actual? That's what I'm trying to look up.
Hey,
Like, what?
it's the name of the fucking song, dude. All Star. Hey now you're a rock star.
Oh,
Get the game on, go play.
Get the shame on.
well, I mean,
Hey now, get the shame on, baby.
my
shame
version of the
on.
lyrics is more applicable to this situation. But all
Yeah,
right,
yeah. I mean, well, you do that though. You come up with your own lyrics all the time. That's what it is. I do that too sometimes when I'm just like, if the like Eddie Vedder, prime example. You're like, what was that? Could you repeat that one more time? Okay. God, imagine if he was like singing an order at you while you're doing checkout at like a fast food joint, like on the intercom. Hello, sir. Welcome to Wendy's. What can I get you? Okay. Could I have you say that one more time for me, sir? Okay. Spit's going on too long. What's going on? We lost
just a tad bit there. Just a tad bit.
Any other comedy news, fellas?
Here. 7 hours ago, Marca.com has the headline: Pete Davidson's explosive comedy show. Fan slams him as racist, but he claps back with a shocking response. That's as fake as I can get, by the way.
That's lame.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, well, all right. Pete shouted back, "You're a C word. Sit the F word down."
Okay.
So, yeah. All right,
yeah.
cool. That was a waste of our time.
That's another half minute of my life. Never getting back.
Yeah, pretty much.
Comedy
that's
news brought to you by hate of ourselves. Yeah.
Yeah.
We hate ourselves. So I gotta say this real quick. For Giving Tree, we're playing Ball and Snow Cone this Friday. If you're listening to this right now, there's a chance you can still come up and see us because we're playing from 6:30 to 9:30 up at Ball and Snow Cone, Ballin, Missouri. Come up and kick it, rock with us. They got cheap food. It's free admission. Why wouldn't you, right? There's like a bonfire if it's cool. It's just going to be tight. So come on, rock with us. We're also playing Porch Fest in the city on Sunday, which is going to be tight. We're playing from 1:20 to 1:50, something like that. 1:15 to 1:45, something like that.
Somewhere in there.
Somewhere in the city at undisclosed location. Cool. And then, again, Chris has got a private show that I'm making a little bit of moolah on Tuesday and taking off work to do it. What's up? That's right, baby boy.
Excellent.
I think I lined that one up after literally like an hour or two after our last podcast, and I was like, ooh, I can't wait to tell him.
That's exciting, man. It's exciting.
Yeah.
Now it's just more
moolah.
More for both of us.
Yes.
More shows.
Can we get corporate gigs? That's tight. First one on the books. Let's do it. Also, I'm trying to hit an open mic for comedy either Wednesday the 20th or Wednesday the 27th at Funny Bone St. Charles.
Ooh,
so
okay.
I'm going to get one in. I've made plans to do it with another comedian homie. We're doing it.
Nice.
The wonderful Matthew Bohasic. So, friend and
I like Matthew Bohasic.
Friend and fam of the show.
That's awesome. The funny bone is nice, except it's a fire hazard for me. I learned that the last time.
There's a couple in St. Louis, so I haven't been to the St. Charles location. We'll see what's up. But it's just
they have open flames on their table. It's
for Rizzle.
Oh yeah, it's
oh
like,
you are
like,
yeah, that would be a total fire hazard for you, dude.
Yeah, dude. It was walking down that aisle. I was scared stiff. I was like, I'm gonna hit one of these tables. Some lady's gonna get splashed with hot wax, and my career's over with because now I gotta work to pay this bitch off. You know, it was
right.
There's a lot going through my head. You know, so.
Savage of the week this week. Is it your week? I think it is.
It is yours.
It's mine. Okay, Savage of the week. Major General Nathaniel Lyon. Savage. Okay. the Union General. Surprise! Hey, Union General. You know.
All right.
At Battle of Wilson's Creek in Missouri. Total savage. You know, when you're like a major general and you're fighting on the front lines with your own troops and kind of leading the charges and inspiring them and bringing that heavy morale, doggy, that's some shit, dude. Now, some would say that's retarded because, again, General Nathaniel Lyon, Savage of the Week, rest in peace, died at this battle for, again, leading his troops in charge in the front lines. And then that's how they lost the battle because he died. They got disorganized, and then they all retreated. But kudos for you, man. That was savage as fuck. You know? And he did it for the Union, which ultimately persevered, and Missouri remained in the Union, dude. So, you know. He also inspired a lot of people to join the Union military after he became kind of a martyr for the Union cause in Missouri. So,
okay,
there you go.
So, all right, that's a good spin on his untimely demise.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I laid it out both ways. I mean, some people would be like, "Wow, what a guy! He's leading his guys and being right in the midst of the danger." And then other people would be like, "What the fuck? He's leading his guys." You know, that's why you have anyways.
It just takes. I feel like it's a good choice for Savage of the Week, but I just really hope at the point in the charge, he just turns around and like the guy from Starship Troopers just says, "Do you want to live forever?" Like and just runs and charges and like takes one for the team. Like, you know what I mean?
I will say he got shot and like injured twice. And once by a cannonball, like exploding, before he was ultimately shot a third time through both lungs and the heart on that third time. Yo, bro could take some damage. You know what I mean? Like, that's the kind of guy I want on my team. Mofo. Yo, we got less than a minute left. Anything you want to say to these guys?
Tell your friends, love, respect, and all that, and I need to do more comedy.
Okay, get some more in this week. I love you, Ty. You're the shit, man. What he said 1,000,000 times over. Ty, you have an amazing week, baby.
You too, man. You too.
And everybody,
rock those gigs.
Thank you. You grab some open mics up there in Nebraska. Rock them corn crowds. Okay.
Fill them corn.
Huskers, they're hucking it. I don't know.
Hey, you huck it a little bit. You know what I mean? Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Mad love and respect, everybody. We're out. Peace.